So there are some new mastery points in the game. They added some for the normal Tyria maps, the original maps for the game. Um, I don't really need mastery points, but I don't like leaving things undone. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather up all these mastery points. I already have a couple of them, but I'm just gonna go to all the spots. This first one's super easy. It's in Bloodtide Coast. Just come north from Romanda Waypoint. Technically, you can come south from Marsh Watch Haven Waypoint. Either way, right here in Bloody Bill's base, this whole piratey place, and come get the mastery point. Yay! You're supposed to go inside this building right here and go through all of that to get to this mastery point. But honestly, I just glide from this hill to get to it. There's the palm tree, and right there where that little arch is in the hill, just glide from there, and then you can get it. And you just commune with it, and then you're done. So if you don't have gliding and don't have lean so that you can glide right to this mastery point, you can go up all of the steps to the highest platform in here, and then you walk along this plank right here, along this cabin, to get to the mastery point. So just walk up inside of all of this building, and then come along this plank, and you'll get here. So here in Sparkfly Fen, way down south on the very bottom of the map is the Shattered Cleft Hills right here. So if you come down from Care Briar Waypoint in Sparkfly Fen, right down like this, all you have to actually do is like literally walk around the curve, and you can see the Mastery Insight is right there. It's extremely easy to get. You just literally down and around. So once you've killed any spiders you need to kill, commune with the place, and ba-dink! Tyria Mastery Point. Easy peasy. In Maelstrom, basically at Magmatic Waypoint, which is a lot of the times contested. So there are some other close ones, the Spatialogica one or Avernan one, but basically from here you want to come over and up the side of the volcano to get to this mastery, because it is on the outside of the volcano. So me, I don't jump up over there because that event spawns over there. So instead I walk over from the little town. See, there's the waypoint. Walk over all the way over to here. And right there, I like to climb up onto the ridge, normally just to get my point of interest for Hellmouth Falls right over here. You can see the mastery point up there. So once you're over basically Hellmouth Falls, you can see it's up on this ridge. So for me, I just climbed up like that to get up to this. So not too hard. Honestly, it's pretty easy. Commune with the place of power. And yay! There it is. Our next Mastery Insight is in Timberline Falls, and you just go to White Paper Waypoint right here, and it's going to be right up in here. It's actually super easy to get to, so that makes things nice. But the waypoint's right there, and if you go over east from the waypoint, you'll see that there's like a entrance thing right here, but we don't care about the entrance, so we're just going to come up this hill right here. Woo. And once you get up though, to the other side you'll see scaffolding and stuff. But we don't care about that, we care about this entrance right here to the tunnel. Because right around this corner in this little hut is our mastery, right there. So you just walk in and collect it. So there we go, Timberline Falls Insight. Yay! So there's lots of ways to get into this place in Dredge Hunt Cliffs, but basically I would say Steel Bracken Waypoint or Grit Road Waypoint. There's other entrances, like to this huge mountain to the inside of it, but I'm gonna enter it from the south. So from the waypoints, you just want to come right here to this spot. It's actually really noticeable on the map because the rest of this is all gray, but right here it's like this brownish color. So if you just come around like that, or if you just come around like that, this is the entrance right here that I'm gonna take to get inside of here to go for this mastery point. So, big, huge entrance. Pretty noticeable. So from this entrance right here, I'm gonna come around inside of this place and come underneath of this, and we'll end up out in this big huge room out here. And we'll come through and notice that it's up above us, and we just gotta get up on the scaffolding. Where it's at. It's right up there. Basically, after you walk into the room, so walk in right out this tunnel, as soon as you get out here, we want to turn right. So as soon as you get out from the tunnel, you'll see there's a whole bunch of scaffoldings everywhere, but there's this scaffolding that's right close, and you want to turn this way, and you'll see this big thing right here, kind of landmarky, and right between these is a little tunnel. And this is where we're going, is up into this little tunnel right here. On the mini-map, you can actually see that it's a little tunnel, but it leads out here onto the scaffolding, and right up there's the mastery point. So let's go ahead and climb up on here. You can stop and fight stuff if you want. I don't have to, so I don't want to, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm a druid, I don't really need to stop and fight stuff, but you can if you want to. But keep climbing the scaffolding. And you'll see it brings you here. Now once you're to this end, you are going to want to fight this stuff because, you know, communing with a place of power is a lot harder when things are shooting at you. So just drag stuff over here. Anywho, once everything's dead, walk up, commune with this place of power. Ta-da! Dredge Hunt class! Alright, I'm in Harathi Hinterlands, and I'm right here at Barricade Camp Waypoint. And basically, I've come over like this, and I'm going to come around like this, so that we can go up into this to get Mastery Point. But Barricade Camp Waypoint, as far as I can tell, is definitely the closest waypoint, so this is how I'm doing it. So you can see the waypoint is right over there, and I just decided to come up and around on this ridge, because that way I don't have to go through this part where all of the Harathi centaurs are, and I can come up and around them. Whee! This is the pathing. Just going right up. Once you're over here, you just want to go in this cave and skip the oozes, and there'll be a little cave entrance thing right over here. And we're just coming up all the way to the end of the cave so we can get to the mastery point. You can see it off in the distance there. So once we're in here, just walk up, commune with the place of power. Sweet. So here we are in Malcor's Leap. And Malcor's Leap, way down in the bottom, everyone, for the most part, knows about Paga's Waypoint down here. Because right here at this shrine, you gather a whole bunch of elderwood farming. This one actually is technically closer to the jumping puzzle, but also it's usually contested, so most people just go to Paga's Waypoint. So from Paga's Waypoint right here, we're gonna go around, and basically the jumping puzzle that I'm talking about is the annoying one that you have to get a whole bunch of orbs and stuff for, but thankfully you don't have to actually get the orbs. You just have to do the jumping portion and run up a ramp. So we came over and we got ourselves our gathering in. So right when you go, like you're going to go to gather wood from the Melandra statue, just literally come around like this. Now we're going to go to the jumping puzzle. There's 2 jumping puzzles on this river, but we want to go to the south one, down by Hope Falls. So we want to come from where all the gathering is, over this way, along all these rocks, over toward where you can see the waterfall. And when we get over here, you'll notice we're kind of high up above everything, and that's good because we're going to be going down to the entrance, which is down below us, down in there. So if you don't have gliding, you're supposed to like land on this stuff, but if you have gliding, you can just come glide down entrance. So the entrance right here, again, you're landing on, it's not all the way at the bottom, it's just sort of right here in these rocks. It's on this side, on the west side, and you come down like you're going to come into this jumping puzzle in here. Alright, so once you come into where the big room is, past the spiders, you want to hug to the left, and come along all this stuff. And again, you don't have to do the entire thing and go hunting for any of the orbs. We're just going straight to the ring, which means staying to the left. So once you're right here to where this Orion Spectral Guard is, you know, it's pretty obvious to glide across everything. You want to again stay to the left. And then the way I go is I jump up these 3 little rocks right here and jump inside of this hole so that I can jump over here and then come across to this. And you come up onto this thing right here so that you can come up here. And then watch out, this is a hole right here. So, you know, you kind of want to be careful when you're walking along that. Jump up onto this thing. And jump up here, and again, you got a big hole to watch out for. You just hop up. But once you're to this spot, you'll notice that right over here is the entrance to where all the treasure is. So watch out for that hole right there. And badoink, you made it! Now, you can go over to where the treasure chests are, but since we didn't get orbs, it won't open. Or you can come up this ramp to where this is out here. And you'll see your master is right here. And you just walk up to it and channel with it. I've already gotten this one, so can't channel with it, but this is where it's at. Ta-da! Yay! Fireheart Rise, we're getting the Mastery Insight here. Well, I've already gotten it before, but I'm going to show you how. The closest waypoint is probably Pig Iron Waypoint, but I always tend to go from Havoc Waypoint because I like to gather along the way. But it's extremely easy to get to. You cross the bridge and you walk up to it. Like, it's not hard to get at all. It's like right there. Obviously, again, you want to commune with the place, gotta kill all the stuff. Alright, so I ended my mastery points for Tyria Insights with Ironmarches. If you come to Bloodfin Lake Waypoint and just literally swim northwest of it, you just swim up here to where it says Sunken Holes of Clarent, and basically underwater you'll see a place with shadow skulks and usually a bunch of ore, and this is the entrance. So when you come in, gather the ore if you want. I always do. But anyway, you swim in and here's all your shadow skulks and everything, but you just don't care about those. There's a bunch of separatists in here as well. Again, I never care about those, but we just basically want to come up and around to where the Mastery Insight is, and you can see it right over here. So again, to channel it, I want to kill some stuff when you get to it. But I always run up, and then let stuff come to me if I gotta kill it. Thankfully there's other people here, so I didn't have to kill anything. Yay! But there you go. Mastery Insight. And then you look under Mastery Insights, and we've got all of them completed for Tyria. So, it's under General. But yeah. Mastery Insights. Yay!